tell me how it was with the training and how you feel like, did you have to contact Manisha lots after training? If you did, how is it going? It's normal.
Fabulous. Like the trainer that you set me up with, Manish, she is just so knowledgeable. It is insane how knowledgeable she is. I just wish I could just hang out with her all the time just to pick her brain.
Yeah.
I've had questions before. One example would be probably the first time I ever had messaged her was I had gotten new clients and they had gotten laser done years before, like 10 years ago in the city. So they were just needing that refresher. And I wasn't sure how to start them off because we were trained, you start them off at the lowest jewels and you work your way up. But had already had it. So I wasn't quite sure. So I just sent her a text and I'm like, hey, I have new clients, but they're not really new. Like they're just new to me, but they've had laser before. How do I start them off? She's like, oh, and then she just texted me. Like she's so fast at texting me back, so I don't have to wait like a few days or anything.
Yeah, so you're able to like actually get moving with your customer and book them
Oh
and do,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I know, I love her. She's so like she's I think one of my like most favorite trainers because she's so knowledgeable. I mean, all of our trainers are amazing.
yeah.
Manisha's like
I really,
super
really
clinically smart.
so I'm like as knowledgeable as you are for all of this stuff, and even with acne, I had just took her pictures and I sent them to Manisha, and I just said, hey, like how do I go about starting her because I just really want to make sure I get this right. And she's like, oh, no problem. So Manisha gave me a call and she walked me through it to set her plan. And yeah, I was a little nervous about skin rejuvenation with her, but after talking to Manisha, yeah, totally super confident doing so.
Yeah, right. And just having that extra support, like, nope, you're doing it right. This is how you're going to
Yeah,
approach it. You feel a little bit more confident afterwards. And then, I mean, it's just the same as hair removal. You're going to be like a little ninja, going over and over again. Like you've already been doing a few, right? So now when you get going, like, do finish all your models and get going with it. It'll
yeah.
be. I'm curious to see how fast you'll finish this one because I can do 20 minutes, but I feel like you might be a little faster.
Yeah, it's like it's going so well. I honestly can't believe how well it's going with everything. Just my clients, like they're not nervous or anything. Some of them will be nervous. And then I'm like, please don't be nervous. I'm like, my instructor had said it's never should be like an 8 out of 10 for pain wise. So I always ask them after because in the comments like on their file it says like comments, so I just ask every client, I'm like, how is your pain, like 0 out of 10, and lots of them be like, oh, I don't know, like a 0.5, can I say that? And I'm like, you can say whatever you want.
Shocking. Yeah.
Yeah, to like increase the joules a little bit. And then the highest mark I've gotten was like, ooh, that was just a little warm, just as you increase the joules after her fourth session. They'll say like, oh, maybe it was like a 4 out of 10, but only like in a few spots just because it was just like a little warmer.
Yeah, but it's
But
super comfortable and the results are there. And like
yeah,
after about a month, you start looking like a zebra and it's like baby soft skin. It's wonderful, right?
I tell one of my clients that before they've never had been waxed or sugared or anything. They just hopped on. They seen my promote for the underarms in Brazilian, and she came back after her first session and she's like, is that supposed to be patchy? And I'm like, yes, yes, it
Yeah.
is.
We've got it going. Yeah, you're on the right path.
Yeah, and she was super pumped. She's like, "Oh, that makes sense." I'm like, "Yeah, sorry, I totally should have told you that." But yeah, the more passion, I'll just notice. It'll just all of a sudden disappear.
Yeah, all of a sudden it'll just be all gone and baby soft, which is great.